Hi guys, welcome back to my XPS guide. Now I'm gonna review Neverending Hope. So as a buffer, let's compare him to Sylvie and Urisa. I don't compare him to Microsoft Nicole because he just got his awakening, so it's kinda not fair. But yeah, I will compare them on Microsoft Nicole video. So compared to Sylvie Urisa, then I must say Neverending Hope has amazing magic stats. Then that's good because you can use him as a backup chainer on the battle. So yeah, this is very welcome. 150% are really high, almost the same like top tier mage. But for the rest, I must say Sylvie is still the best buffer up to date in terms of survivability. Like you can see here, Hope only get 50% health, defense, and spirit. Same like Urisa. So not amazing, simply ordinary. And basically the rest is, yeah, ordinary. He has 100% faster LB rate, and that's pretty good because his LB is really useful on the battle, you will see later. And for MP recovery, he gets 10% MP regen per turn, so yeah, it's pretty good. Also get 50% light resist, and if you equip him with Alexander, you will get 50% additional stats. That's good because let's say if you equip him with Alexander, that means you have 100% light resist, but remember he gonna has minus 50% on dark resist, so pay attention on that. Okay, and yeah, that's it about the stats. Now let's talk about the buff abilities. So Neverending Hope buffs are kinda unique. If you remember Soleo, then it's about like that, okay? When you buff, you will also break the enemy's stats. And on the global, they upgrade his breaks, and it becomes really good because you break 60% of enemy stats. Okay, in my opinion, on today's standard, I believe it is 50%, okay, or 45%. That's the minimum amount you need to survive. So 60% is really welcome. Okay, and you also get 150% single stats buff. You can double cast this. So I recommend you to buff your defense and spirit. That way you're gonna break enemies' attack and magic. And yeah, that's good. For single target buff, I don't think it's that good. Okay, you can get 150%, but only one character, only 20% difference. Maybe not worth the price. Maybe you ask me, what about damage mitigation? He has ordinary 30% damage mitigation. Not special, but yeah, pretty ordinary, okay, on today's standard. But the problem with Hope is you cannot cast both defense, spirit, and damage mitigation on the first turn. Because yeah, only dual cast, no triple cast. That's his problem. Maybe you say, why you don't use his cooldown ability? You can do that, okay, because it is available from the first turn. But another problem is that means you cannot break the enemy's stats. One of Neverending Hope strength is he able to buff and break the enemy at the same time. But if you cannot break the enemy on the first turn, then that's kind of pointless. And if you choose to break, you're not gonna get damage mitigation. So that is one of his weakness. Maybe you say, I'm gonna bring another breaker. Yes, you can do that, but again, what's the purpose of Hope if that's what you do? Okay, other than stats buff, he also able to give your party elemental buff. And it's pretty good, okay? He able to buff light and dark resist by 100%. So, whoa, very useful, 100% buff. He also has 70% thunder, ice, water, and fire resist through her dual cast. I mean her magic. His magic, sorry guys. And the thing that I don't like is he only has stop resist. I don't like it, guys, because on today you kind of need all elements resist. So really, compared to Sylvie, I must say I like Sylvie better. And he also able to become MP battery, able to give your party 40 MP and 20% magic mitigation, which is a nice thing. So he also able to help your party with chaining because he has two chaining abilities, Quake and Absolute Mirror of Equity. I think you can ditch that Quake because not many characters able to use Quake, and I hear that it is not easy to chain. Okay, so Absolute Mirror of Equity, only 5 times damage, so it is not amazing. Okay, remember it is also non-elemental, so it is not possible to do elemental chain. As a helper, yes, but it won't deal amazing damage. But he has that last resort. This will deal quite amazing damage, okay? And it has 5 turns cooldown, 15 times light magic damage, so you can do elemental chain with this. Okay, nice, 30 times magic damage. Okay, maybe useful to chain with Summer Volca. Yeah, I'm not sure whether they have that light elemental Absolute Mirror of Equity. I don't remember, guys, sorry. But yeah, quite good. And remember, he also able to dispel your enemy's buff, but that's kind of contradict because you need him to break. So if you use double cast to dispel, then you won't have full attack and magic break on enemies, and that can be dangerous, guys. Okay, he also have 150% partial ABV rate buff, and you also get nice niche counter. Okay, 1 times attack. It is useful to fill your LB crystals. And for LB, it is really amazing because whoa, it imperil 100% all elemental resist. Okay, so it is nice to do a finishing attack. Okay, but remember it only lasts for 1 turn. So like I said, it is nice to do elemental attack. I mean to do finishing attack. So when you are ready to do finishing blow to enemy, use this LB. Okay, nice. Another nice thing is this recover 200 MP to all allies. Only Japan it recovers 400 MP, but only for himself. So I understand why they nerf this. Okay, but it only needs 27 LB crystals. So yeah, you will be able to use this frequently. Now for partner, I suggest you to pair him with Volca. Okay, because like I said, he cannot buff all elements assist, so Volca kind of fixed that. And because like I said, if you choose all stats buff and damage mitigation buff on the first turn or whatever, you cannot break all stats, then that means character like Lightning will be really helpful. Okay, because yeah, Lightning also able to chain with Absolute Mirror of Equity, so you can use your friend as a finisher when using Hope. Okay, you can bring Hope, Lightning, healer maybe Irid, and 1 tanker, and I mean 1 provoker and 1 tanker. Okay, and yeah, you can use your friend as a finisher, Regina maybe, and chain Lightning and Hope together. And for AoE Magic Tank, I think it's best if you use Awakened Rain as your Magic Tank, because he able to give your party all elements assist. Also, Awakened Rain able to break enemies' magic by 65%. So let's say if you only able to break 1 stats when using Hope, because you use that cooldown ability and 1 break, you can use like Awakened Rain as your complementary partner. Complementary break, I mean, okay? So enough about good partner and abilities. Let's talk about equipment. For equipment, it's kind of simple, okay? Decide whether you want to use him as your mage or simply a buffer. If you only want to use him as a buffer, then focus on spirit survivability and LB fill rate. But if you want to make him as your helper, as a magic chainer, then you can do that, because like you have seen, he has amazing magic stats. Then gear him up with nice equipment for magic, of course. Okay, so enough about equipment. My conclusion for Neverending Hope. So Neverending Hope is really good buffer. Okay, he is maybe he is the first buffer who have undispellable buff, and I can see this will be very useful. Okay, I believe in the future trial there will be something like enemy threshold attack, gonna dispel your buff and unleash your powerful attack. And when you use Neverending Hope, that won't become a problem for you because your buff won't be gone. But again, you need to time your buff so it is available when needed. Okay, and he also able to break, so he is really a slot efficient character. But like I said, you need to have backup breaker, okay, like lightning, who are able to break, okay, just in case your hope cannot break the enemy, okay, maybe need buff or something like that. He also able to imperil 100% on all elemental resist, so it is very nice if your attacker cannot imperil the elements by themselves. But remember, only lasts for one turn, so be careful. And he also able to become nice MP battery, guys, 200 MP, and it is easy to cast it frequently, okay, only 27 LB crystals. For Trust Mastery Reward, it is also very good because it offers you high spirit, so it will be useful for your AoE magic tank, especially Beryl. Okay, Beryl will get the most benefit of the dagger because he also needs the magic stats, but for other magic tank, it's also very useful for Charlotte or whatever. Why? Because first, it has high spirit, second, it is a dagger. Dagger rare ability is 100% fast ABV rate, so if you're able to get that on Hope's Trust Mastery Reward, then whoa, it will be very good. Let's use Sacred Shield Charlotte as an example. You will be able to use her LB more frequently. And like you know, as Charlotte, LB is already very easy to use, okay? So amazing. The only thing I don't like about him is, yeah, like I said, he doesn't have ailments resist, and maybe it's kinda forced, but I don't like he doesn't have that health regen buff, okay? Sometimes health regen buff can save your life when your healer cannot heal you, okay? But maybe if you pair him with Irid, that's not a problem, okay? But again, like I said, the best buffer up to this date is Sylvie. Okay, I know there is no perfect buffer, but still, guys, Sylvie is insane. The only thing I think that Sylvie cannot do is damage mitigation, and other than that, wow, it's pretty complete and solid. Very, very best buffer. I believe she won't be dethroned that easily. Okay, Sylvie has ailments, break, elemental, and you name it. Okay, she's really complete. 3 elemental imbue. Yes, I know Neverending Hope also able to imbue element, but only one, okay, thunder element. But the best part is Sylvie able to grant chaining abilities. Basically, yeah, guys, if you have Sylvie, I don't think you need Hope because Sylvie also able to break, okay, 70% stats, and you have seen how she and Bosch can complement each other, so I don't need to bring specialized breaker to my Chaotic Darkness battle. Compared to Uraisa, I think, yeah, Hope is the winner, okay? Because, yeah, basically Uraisa has health regen buff. She also able to give you 130% all stats buff, but really, she's kinda ordinary, guys, okay? I think she's the worst buffer on today, okay? Yeah, she's the worst buffer today. Because after Microsoft Nico get his awakening, he becomes kinda amazing because that 50% damage mitigation buff. Okay, so yep, I think that's all you need to know about Neverending Hope. Thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Prep XPS guide. Bye bye, guys.